I said I'm gonna push the button, and I just never do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, everybody. It's Eva from SocaMom.com. Ray from Ray with Love. If you used to read, and if you're reading now, Untitled1975.com, but still at From Ray with Love on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And Shy, who is at Hire Shy, if you want work advice, and if you just want great pins and foolery, sometimes it's at Shy Unfiltered. So I'm at Sokamom DC and at What Eva Loves. So we've been gone for a long time, and we missed you guys. We did. We did. We missed you. We missed each other's.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, we've already told them that we talk every day.
yes,
So
but
they're
I
not
haven't
going to
seen
believe
y'all
that we
face
missed
every
each
day.
other's.
We haven't
Oh,
seen
okay.
our faces in this forum, in this
Mm.
fashion.
Every day.
So, every day.
Mm-hmm.
So there have been some life changes, and I think we should start with Ray and her life changes because was lucky enough to get to go see one of her new endeavors. Tell us, tell
I'll
us.
I'll show like which one. Girls like thinking here like, oh Lord, which one is she talking about? Because I got like I got the couple
Things
I
in
can
the
talk
back.
about, and then I got the few that I can't talk about. But fortunately, my photos were in an art show. They're showing through October 4th right now at the Anacostia Art Center, and I was so I'm glad to have been able to make it, or people just to recognize my work for that. And so hopefully since then, hopefully I'm hoping to maybe get into another, one or two shows. I don't know about this year, but hopefully something for spring of next year is the goal. So that's great. And I am really actually actively real talk working on this book. Thank God. We're
Yay.
going to pray over that. So,
Pray on it, pray on it. Now, you guys who have been following Untitled 1975, I don't know if you realize this, but in its current form, Ray has been taking photographs for a very short time and is in a show. I mean, it's not like she's been taking pictures for 20 years and all of a sudden she's in a show. No. I think if we count back, has it been 6 months since it's been in its present form, like your fancy camera and business?
right. Did you say fancy camera and business?
And business, because that bag is business. And when I say business, I mean fancy bag, wading boots, and other various and sundry items. See, most people carry a camera bag and that's it. Oh no. Ray needs like mates and a headlamp and what do you call it? Rain boots and all
Actually,
that kind of
no.
stuff.
I'm looking for the waiters right now. So if anybody has good information or would like to donate a pair of, new waiters, the ones that go up to the thigh, because I'm trying to get it. I got to walk into the river to get some shots.
And that's why they
So,
have to be new because they go up to the thigh. And everybody don't want old thigh oils from other
no,
thighs.
they got to be new. I'm sorry. And also, since I'm asking tonight, I'd also really like for
Shy!
for Sorel, the boot company, to sponsor my winter boots. So if you happen to be watching or listening, I would. There's a pair of boots I would love. So for an emerging photographer who's going to be like in all these different spots this winter, I would love to be able to try those out.
Yeah, yeah. And are those snow boots? Because you need snow
hmm
boots. Because
These
I've
these
been out with
are.
snow.
I'll have
And
to retweet the ones that I had chosen, and they're really nice. They're black,
oh, put the link
and
up. I set up something that allows you to put the link up. Something that looks like these little tags here. It says showcase on the left side. You can put. It looks like price tags, and you can
okay, I
put
see it.
links in the side.
Hmm See, we're getting a lesson. We're getting a lesson.
That's I saw that like just now. Like this is new to me, just like it's new to y'all.
Hmm
And I think y'all can clap for us.
Sure.
But I don't know how you clap
You,
for us. But I
you
think you can
queen
clap
of the
for us.
hangouts just saw this. Okay.
No, seriously, I have not done. Honestly, I have not done a hangout since probably since our last one. Is that possible?
Mm.
I think it's
You
been
didn't
that
do
long.
what? No,
Wait,
you were doing the books
You
and the
did call
stuff.
your Caribbean
No, I did.
Yeah.
The last one I did was a breastfeeding one, and that was I haven't done another hangout for the last like 3 months.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's been that long. So yeah.
Dang.
Um. So Ray is doing things, and Shy.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Lord.
Yes, you do. You know, Lord. Lord. Speaking of books and such, we have another author that is working things out that we should be looking for. Am I right? And if I'm wrong, I'm still going to be right because now you've been pressured and peer pressured into doing it.
I did work on and I have been working on an ebook of the blog prompts where it make it a journal where people can blog about their business and they don't actually have to post it on social media. They can just go through prompts and post them. So it'll be on Kindle hopefully November 1st.
Okay.
Hey,
You showing off over there.
that's what she do.
Uh-huh. I don't
That's what she
show off.
doing.
Look, I ain't sold book the first. We know Ray done sold a picture at least, huh? All right, so she already, 8 steps ahead of me in the game.
No, I don't know about that. You got most of your content done, so Mm.
Yeah, and yeah, hopefully it'll be up.
Well, your boot is now in the showcase. This
Thanks.
is
I,
new.
could, I couldn't figure out how to do the showcase. I think maybe you only have access to it. You think?
Hello.
I don't know. Can you hear us, Shy? Did you go away?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
Wi-Fi where I am is spotty and I got doggone tiger. I mean
Oh,
leopard.
Here we
It's
go.
just-
Here we
No.
go. Oh, it's happening.
Get here.
Mm.
What?
So-
What's happening? What happened?
Tigers now have spots. And
I meant
foxes have
but
lotion.
you know what I meant.
Speaking of dry
It
fox,
has been a long day.
I second
It's
that.
been a long day.
And not only has it been a
And I don't
long
have
day,
any alcohol.
I was about to say, let's talk about this for a moment. I'm back on the wagon again. But tonight's call is also sponsored by Trader Joe's Sparkling Water, although they don't know that they've sponsored it. I'm just going to say that they're sponsoring it because it's getting me through. It is. It's really, it gets me through. It's good
At
stuff.
least you got water. Some child drank all my water.
Oh, I have sparkling water. Let's make that clear.
Well,
Fancy.
even better. Oh, you
Mhm.
fancy.
It
she
moves.
is
I got-
fancy.
I have empty. Oh, I'm sorry. I have mostly empty Rubbermaid water bottle right here. That's what I got.
Well, I'm sorry. So,
That bag of flaming hot Cheetos took a child out, and they took my
Oh,
water
no.
out too.
oh boy, which child? The big one or the smaller one?
The smaller one.
Okay.
So, question: are you guys prepared for the end of September and all of the things that come with it, like Scandal?
Well, wait. Pause. Let's just hit pause real hard with the record button because we didn't talk about your what's going on with you.
Yeah,
Well, you tried to
we didn't
skip
talk
that.
about it at all.
Yep. You can give me that face. It doesn't really faze me. Give me the face. Give it again. She wait, y'all. She gave me that bitch. Really?
I was about to call her out for it too, cause I see how she do. She make us put all our business out, but she don't want to put hers
It's
out.
called the smooth segue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell then. This summer I took the LSAT,
Yup.
and then I applied to Howard University School of Law,
Yup.
and I got accepted, and I started a few weeks ago.
You better work it.
Yeah.
Clap around the world. Clap around the world. Clap around the world. Sorry.
Clap around the
So
world.
I am going to take my love of international everything, and I plan to work in immigration and advocacy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Coolish.
So that's it. That's what I'm going to be
So
doing.
that means if you in the islands in like 3 years, she'll be able to hook you up. Get your green card early. That's what that means.
How come things always start with the hookup? Like, you'd be like, hey, I just got this fresh new job at Popeyes. Ooh, you gonna hook me up with some chicken? 'Cause I really love chicken.
Right. What's the public link? Can you send that to me real quick?
Public link.
So we won't have folks just joining the call. I mean, because I would tweet that, but you know, somebody gonna end up on the call that I know, and I'll be like, oh god.
Okay. Okay. So
nobody we was on. Did we tell people we were on?
Because this is a conversation, and if they just want, it's like if you listen in on somebody else's phone call. That's what this is. That's what it's like.
And so, like, on top of that, it's like if we could tweet it, but you know, if you want to catch it, it's cool. If you don't, it's cool. You know.
Okay, so I'm gonna tweet it and I'm gonna tag y'all in it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
So back to TV. All right. So
I like how she skipped that thing over. Go ahead, but I'm gonna let you go.
I need to get the scandal prediction, because those little videos that they're doing with her sitting on a beach somewhere.
I missed that. Well, how did I miss that?
Oh, you didn't see it?
I haven't watched them. Just like with Sons of Anarchy, when they started showing all those teaser trailers, I didn't watch them until like right before the show was supposed to start last week. So I'm not gonna give it no play for you until it's time, because then I'll just be sitting there thinking about it and obsessing about it. I don't do that.
Yeah.
And nobody has any predictions. So wait a minute. Well, we know old boy got fired.
Inch-high private eye. Who is get no inch-high private eye to play Harrison? I'm cool.
Well, no, Harrison is officially dead, but who is going to play him is what I want to know. Who is going to replace him? Because you know there has to be a black man to replace him.
Who did I hear was about to come on? It wasn't him. Wasn't him. It was somebody they announced that was supposed to replace him.
I've heard Lorenz Tate. And
yes, that's who I thought.
I just watched a Lorenz Tate TV. I don't know about that.
Pooh Paul, and I think he's from the game.
And he's currently he's currently on Ray Donovan. He's starring in Ray Donovan. So
is that about to get canceled?
And then there's somebody else too.
Probably going to be on.
I think it was like Laz Alonso, but I don't think it was him, because he's got the new show with what's her name, Deborah Messing.
But who wouldn't give up whatever they're doing to do Scandal? I would. I might be like, we need to wrap this up. I got somewhere to be. No offense.
I mean, and if you play it right, they'll let you do 2 shows at the same time. Because remember, what's his name? Kobe Bell was doing Chicago Fire and the game at the same time.
They wouldn't let what's his name do. They wouldn't let Pooch Hall do the game and whatever show he was on at the same time.
Oh well.
Well, he got bad management.
Yeah.
But honestly, he's on Ray Donovan, so it's a crossover at this point because he's hit the next lead. So, you know. And I like looking at him on Ray Donovan, but you know. I like looking at Leah Shriver though, so I mean there's that.
Okay, so I've tweeted the link and I tagged you, Ray. So and then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to tag Shy.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Okay.
So what are we looking forward to and impressed by, just like this summer? Did anything just jump out and okay. All right, let me rephrase that for Ray. Okay. We're gonna rephrase that for Ray. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be very specific. Oh gosh, make sure nothing jumped out and hit Ray in the head or anything like that. How do we get here?
What you say? Look, we're back at it again. I'm sorry.
So current or not so current things that have given us pause. Like, one of the things that has given me pause is that elevator video of old girl getting her her head knocked around in the elevator.
Lord.
Ray
Rice. That gave me pause.
It gave me some pause, and it not only just gave me pause, but it was like, you know, the hitting got me. But what gets you, if you really look at it, is how he reacts to it afterward. You know, that's what really tore me up. It's not just that you two-pieced her. It's that, because that's a big thing.
Stop.
I'm sorry, but I'm serious with this. It's real. You did. You were like boo boo, and you know she was down, and she hits her head again, going down. But then, and I'm looking at it.
Jump.
No,
like he does that every day.
Yo, that's what I said, and people are like, "Why you can't say that about?" Yes, I can, because you're looking at the video. He's looking at her like, "Damn, she knocked out again." Damn, like you know.
He looks at her like, now I got to carry you.
Yeah, like damn it, you know, like she was mad. He was mad.
You made me knock you out. Now you done made me carry you.
He looked at her like a stranger would look at somebody when they trip and fall in the street. Like, I hope you okay.
Honestly, he looked at her with less care than people would do that, because even the people I've had people when I was on the train on Metro where you know how the train will suddenly stop and you don't have your hand, you're not holding on to something. I've had people catch me. I've had men catch me, and I mean I'm not no small catch, you know what I'm saying? So, but I've had some men.
Okay, we're back. Jesus, we are back.
What?
Had to warm up for a minute.
I'm saying, but I've had men catch me and be like, "Are you okay, sweetie?" And I don't mean. And first of all, it's clear that I'm a black girl. I'm a little chunky, but I've had white men in business suits reach out, catch me, and then be like, "All right, you okay? Okay, you gotta hold on." You know, like, oh, okay.
You gotta hold on, precious. Hold on.
Like
train, baby.
And I'm looking like, you know, you holding on to him, and you like, well, I'm holding on to something right now. I mean, what's the problem? I'm not gonna fall again. So, but he looked at her. I mean, but the way he drags her out, he almost drops her, and then is like shoves her with his foot a little bit. I was like, you know what?
No, that wasn't a shove. That was a kick. Like
the problem was he didn't want her to hold up the elevator, being all knocked out and stuff.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like, no, don't mess up the elevator for other people with yourself being knocked out. Did you see somebody got down on the floor and was like, "Are you okay?"
That was a woman who got down on the floor to check on her. That's another thing.
But he was just standing there like, whatever.
He just standing there like you know, like she's always knocked out, always. You know, like he was mad. Like, we not going to dinner now? What's up? Oh, she need an ambulance? Oh, God.
No. But why was it that the security guard didn't flinch?
He didn't either. That's why I said there was a woman. Like, that was a woman.
Whatever. No, but I'm talking about security opens, the elevator opens, security standing in front, and there is a woman knocked out on the floor being drug out the elevator by somebody. This does not bother you at all.
Nobody checked her pulse. Nobody checks anything. Because honestly, even if I knock somebody out, I'm gonna look and be like, wait. You know, I might freak out like, yo, you weren't supposed to be knocked out.
I mean, I just want to know if I'm going. Are you dead or
not?
No?
We know good and well he could have picked her up and carried her.
That's exactly right.
But he didn't want to.
If he had any emotions about it, he would have picked her up and carried her, and just been like, "She drunk. See you later, deuces," and walked his ass back to the room. No, he drug her out, dropped her on the float, left her ass out. No, he didn't give a damn, and he didn't even.
That was the other thing. He didn't even try to pull her dress down for decency. I mean, nothing. Because here's the thing: the punch didn't knock her out. It was when she bust her head on that railing. That right there would have made me think, okay, I didn't mean for you to knock yourself, for you to really be knocked out.
I meant the brain
for you to,
hemorrhaging.
Right.
I mean, come on.
I mean, you were KO'd.
I'm just saying. I mean, my thing was that I really.
Looked at her. Y'all remember when Muhammad Ali knocked out Frazier? And it was he looked at him and it's Muhammad Ali standing over listing. That's how he looked. Like, I got you. I mean that's it. Because there is nothing else. There's no love in that picture.
And it wasn't even, the other thing is not even, I mean, he hits her, and then she hits her head again on the way down. It's like, yo, I mean, you don't know if she's dead. You don't, I mean, there was no remorse even in the video. And so I'm sorry, but that's the other thing is that it was so interesting to know what happens on social media, because you have all these people tweeting about it, and you're like, are you really apologizing how do you treat the people and the women in your life? How How are you defending him, and how do you treat the women in your life? And then also, if this was your mother, your sister, even an ex-girlfriend or your daughter, and you heard about this or saw something like this, what would you do? You know, you'd be like, oh, it's cool because he's Ray Rice or he has all this money.
I don't care. I don't listen. I don't, because here's the thing: anybody could slap somebody and they knock their head on something and fall out. What would bother me if I'm seeing that and that's my friend or a family member? I'm thinking, I don't want you to be in a room with him where something really bad happens to you, because he won't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he didn't intend for her to knock her head on that thing. He intended to hit her, but he intended for her to knock her head on that thing. So let's say she falls down a flight of stairs. What's he going to do? Drag her up off the stairs at home? Or if she's in a car accident, what are you going to do? Drag her out of the car and be mad she made you get off work? I mean, what are you going to do?
Yep, he's going to be real mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you. And then I was worried for her when he lost his job. I was like, he is going to kill her. Because all he's going to do is blame her for it. I am so worried. I hope she has got someplace else to go. And then did you see the thing where she was mad that?
Yeah, on it, like she typed something on Instagram or something like that about.
He was mad he lost his job, and it was their private business. Okay, first of all, no, it's not. Not when you have a job like that, because if President Obama knocked out Michelle, guess what?
And on top of that, I think he got paid out. Like, so I think the contract, they paid him out. They didn't not pay him. He has his money. He just doesn't have a job. And honestly, real talk. I mean, if you made that much money, let's just say he made $20 million, you can't live on that for the rest of your life. You have other issues. You should be able to. I hope you can, because, buddy, nobody's gonna touch you. You're not even gonna be able to. You're not even gonna be able to bag groceries in the grocery store. They're gonna look at you and be like, "No, sorry."
Because if you rough with my eggs, I'm gonna get you fired. And I'm gonna say, "Wait, that's Ray Rice." Broke my eggs just like he broke that chick's jaw. I want him fired. He got to go. You should.
I'm not messing with you.
Breaking stuff. You should have known he was gonna be breaking stuff.
And then you gotta be like, and you know what? And that was my last $3. You know what I'm saying? So I bought. When I bought my little groceries and I used my WIC card, it's gonna be. It's not gonna go right.
I want new eggs and I want him fired.
And I want $100 worth of free groceries. That's how that works. That's how that works. They won't let him. He is not going to be able to.
Bags your groceries.
Oh, Tanisha can't make it. She said that she's having a problem with her technology tonight.
It's all right. We will see you next time, lady. We will see you next time.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So other videos that have bothered us. I kind of want to talk about first.
What's bothered me? Django Unchained. The chick from Django Unchained who said the police pulled her over because she was down because she was kissing her boyfriend in the car.
No way.
And then TMZ left out the pictures and that. So
and when TMZ let out his.
So wait, I haven't heard the rest of it. So what happened? His penis was out.
No. Okay, so what had happened was the girl from Django Unchained. She was on the street kissing her boyfriend, right?
Right, I got that part. I knew about that part.
And then somebody called the police, said that they were doing more than just kissing. And
that she was a prostitute, so they cover.
He was a John, whatever. Right? So the boyfriend posts on Facebook that he's all outraged and he can't believe that this is happening and, it's racism, it's this, it's that, big rant like he's defending her, right? Well, then they released the audio of his conversation with the police officer.
Oh boy.
Oh girl.
Oh boy. I'm sorry.
Do you want a transcript of that? Because I can.
No.
Because you're gonna cry a little bit.
No, because I can already tell you what the transcript sounds like.
So basically, I don't think they're gonna be together very long.
Was it the I don't know this N-word?
No. Oh, no. It was like, oh, she's sensitive, Then there was the police officer said something about, well, she shouldn't take it as if it's so black and white. And then the boyfriend says, no pun intended, and they start giggling. I mean, they're like laughing back and forth. And they said, oh, this will be her first time in a police car. It'll be good for her. This is all the boyfriend saying this stuff. Like, she's taking it too far. I don't know why she just wouldn't give you her ID. All this stuff. Like,
So,
basically, it was her fault, and he should teach her a lesson. Like, the policeman.
so he's egging the
Yes.
policeman on. So it wasn't
Yes.
like, because that's my next question. So it wasn't like he was trying to like cooperate so that we
No.
can get out of it.
No.
You know how we do. We be like, look, I just need you to do this, do this, do this. You know.
He was like, I totally get it. I can see where you're coming from. This isn't all about serve and protect. This is, yeah, it was all of that.
Ooh. Oh.
Yes, and then he started talking about she's sensitive because her dad went through this or some other kind of stuff. Yeah, basically making it out to be like it's her fault. And then he was laughing when they put her in the car or something crazy like that.
Oh.
But the
so
audio
how'd they get the audio? How'd they get the audio?
You know, the police cars have the what do you call it?
They have cameras.
Okay.
Surveillance.
So somebody must have leaked the surveillance and had the audio, and it was bad. They're not going to be together. It's done. It's a done deal.
And that's not even the worst part. The person, whoever called the police, took pictures of them in the car. Have y'all seen the pictures?
Yeah,
No.
but you can tell they weren't doing nothing. She was standing up, unless I just don't know how all these things work. And I got 3 kids, so I'm pretty sure I know how it works.
No, ma'am. It looks like she's sitting on his lap.
No, from the angle I saw it from, she was standing up, like outside of the car.
No.
See, I didn't see
There's
the other ones.
legs outside the car, but
where's her?
this
I
angle
thought her
is-
head was outside the car.
No, it looks like she's sitting on his lap.
She's like,
Sorry.
no. Girl, you obviously don't know how these things work.
Lord Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But
yeah.
one way or another, they're not going to be
It looks
together.
like they're relaxing and reclining in opposite directions, and you know what that means.
You know what I
Yeah.
feel? You know which direction I feel like this is going? Do you remember when Ted Danson went blackface with Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, and Whoopi Goldberg broke him
And
up.
she-
Yeah.
He found it funny, but the rest of the world was like, nah.
No.
So I feel like this is going to be another couple that goes that direction. They probably were very good together, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. And he was very clear in the audio that he doesn't get it. And that basically he says, I have to deal with this all the time. Didn't he say something like that, Shy? Like, I have to deal with her acting like this all the time. And
wow.
Something along those lines.
yeah, it was real ugly.
And all I know is it just proves that TMZ rules the internet because they keep breaking
wins
everything. They are
wins the internet every day.
every day they win.
Don't piss them off. That's all I can say.
And I read a good think piece about TMZ because they were like, you know, the guy who was writing it, he was like, these are people who seem like half broke down comedians who never got their shot. And that's why they go so hard at actual celebrities who have talent. And I was like, oh, that's nasty.
Oh. Really? That's what they do? Damn.
Don't make me go find it. You know I tweeted it.
Oh, boy. See, I don't know if I agree with that logic, but, you know, I mean.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, here's my thing. You know, I guess I wonder where is the dividing line between news and, like, exploitation and absurdity. Because we blurred them. You know, there's no, this can't be released. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to see everything now. So, and then things always blow, you know? So I'm like, with social media, they're much bigger deals than they would have been. Because remember, you know what? 10, 15 years ago, that would have went on, that would have went on,
last night.
right, but I'm saying that would have went on next week's Inquirer. You know what I'm saying? So it took us a while, and then we'd read it, and then you let it go.
I was talking about the line. I was talking about the line in between news and what is actual celebrity, because you know they're doing that whole drag.
The what now?
You muted Shy. I think she's muted. She muted herself somehow.
Did she try and mute herself? Is she still talking though?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You're Shy. Shy, we can't hear you.
She went away.
Nope.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
You muted yourself.
I don't know how, but okay. The whole Taryn 916 thing, where supposedly she's pregnant by a married man and her
Who?
2 children were taken away.
Who we
Taryn
talking about?
916, one of the natural
you
hair
know the
bloggers on
internet.
YouTube.
You mean Taryn with the big hair, Taryn?
Wait, what?
Oh!
Tell us, don't do this, Shy. Don't do this. You know how you like to jump us in? Please don't do
No,
this.
I know who she's talking about, but I don't. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Shy,
I know too much.
Shy.
I know too much already.
Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning, Shy. Start from the beginning.
Okay, on one of the Facebook groups that I'm in,
Jesus.
a blogger brought it up. You told me to start from the beginning. Brought it up how they were dragging Taryn 916 from YouTube, talking about she was trying to raise $80,000 to do original content. Like, usually she was trying to raise the money because she doesn't want to get her the child that she's pregnant with taken away because she's pregnant by a married man, and the other 2 children were taken away already.
What?
Taken away? What's
Taken away?
Yeah, it's all the Lipstick Alley. If you go to Lipstick Alley and type in Taryn 916, yeah, you'll find it. It's all there.
Oh no! So, what kind of what? So why are people dragging her? Why do people care what's happening? Is it because she's trying to raise money?
Yeah, part of it is she's trying to raise money for what they said was original content programming for natural hair and African American women. But they say, somebody was like, we don't think she's actually doing it because she's got all these other problems. How is she trying to have a business and she's doing all of this other stuff? They're questioning her integrity, they're questioning her ethics and her morals and her business savvy.
Oh no. Oh, and she's actually pregnant right now? Is that what's the problem is right now? Lawyer labels. Okay,
and
so this is what? Okay, so I'm looking at Lipstick Alley. Taryn Guy, is that her name? The T thread. There's a whole thread about the T.
Yes.
Wait. It's not just that. There's a T thread too. Just so you know. Ooh.
Huh?
There's who?
There's also T thread.
I missed that.
There's a Taryn Guy T thread 2 as well. Like, oh my Lord.
Wait, so I need to get to 2 because I don't think I know what's happening with 1. Okay.
So
there's a Taryn. Oh God, she found
they
something.
Even went on. Somebody had even went in and brought up Mop Top Maven because remember, Mop Top Maven was supposed to have taken all these orders and for natural hair products and jewelry, and she never filled those orders.
Oh, is that the same one that was? Oh, she has her own. Oh, I have nothing left, and I'm done. I think I stalked a Twitter timeline. Is that the one, Ray, that I was? Is that the?
I don't know.
She has a natural hair care line, and she had made somebody very, very angry.
Well, I don't know if she has a line or not because that's new to me. But she's been doing like the circuit with like the natural hair shows, stuff like that. Seems nice enough. I've met her in public, like at an event before. But because I live in that cheap glass house, where the wind blows real good. So I don't throw stones, but I guess I always wonder this whole concept on morality and everything else. I'm like, the only reason they're dragging her is that because if they feel like they didn't get their money. Otherwise, people be like, who's the child's father? If nobody really knows, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, but we go through all this other stuff, but if she didn't actually fulfill her business things, then that's when someone typically releases the information on you to basically unleash all hell on your life. So I don't know what to say about that, but that's what it seems like is happening. So wait, so did she create the national? I'm saying that she canceled an event, but I don't know anything about all of this. And then I guess maybe I don't know what happened. Like nobody got the stuff or whatever they were supposed to get typically,
Okay, so how do I find what am I looking for? Taryn, what's her name? Taryn Guy too?
I'll just send it to you, honey.
Okay, because I don't think I know what's happening. This one says thread closed, so maybe it's something else.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, though, Shy. I mean, but then again, I don't. There's some stuff, there's so much going on.
Yeah, I probably would not ever watch that YouTube channel, mainly because my hair will never be like
It's a
that
lot.
unless I purchase it and glue it to my scalp. Because as you can see, what I'm working with does not look like that.
Well, no, I mean, sometimes she wears weaves, and sometimes she wears like her hair just with no product. It's a straight afro. She does a lot of makeup stuff. I've stalked her channel because she's like, I kind of have her tendency of the grow it out, cut it. You know what I mean? So she's one of those. She'll grow her hair out super large and then cut it all off. So she's done that a few times on her channel. Yeah, so
From what I'm reading here, it seems like people are just kind of hating a bit. They're just like, she's all look at me, and I'm like, but it's a video channel. I don't understand how many other ways I don't know how many other ways you could do that. It's your YouTube channel. It's about you. I don't know.
So Shy,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I guess so. Do I have the gist of what's happening correct from what I can read here?
I think you do, because I didn't read the whole thread. I read like a couple pages, and I was like, this is too much for me, and I'm gonna have to bow out. But it's what it seems is, she tried to do something, she failed, or she canceled, and instead of them being supportive, they started just going for it. And you know how Black Twitter and Black people on the internet turn into like an NSA and the
Ooh.
CIA.
You
So
know
they
how
went
Black
for her.
Twitter like to drag people. Didn't Black Twitter get a hold of Vogue in that big butt story? That was excellent.
Ooh.
That was excellent Black Twitter dragging. Oh, wow.
Yeah. You hadn't been drugged unless Black Twitter comes for you and drags you.
There was like asphalt all in the knees of that story. It was excellent. Did you all see the twerking video, though? Did y'all
What
see the
tweet?
twerking video? There is a twerking video that is... Ray?
I'm sorry, because I'm sorry, I can't actually say you said twerking, and then I thought about something else, and I can't even say what I thought about because it went all through the Black Twitter timeline the other night. It was like a vine, and it just was too much. And so, yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I thought about, but I'm probably in a special space, so it's okay.
I need to give you the link to this twerking class. That
Jesus.
was... Wow. Let me see if I can find it. But it was terrible. Yeah. Anyway, it's a twerking video that has no people of color in it. It's a twerking exercise class, like a teach me how to twerk. And it shows you like how to. I mean, I'm gonna send this to you so you can really see. Can we play videos like while this is happening?
I've been wondering,
no?
but I don't think that we can. I've always wondered that. I haven't tried it though, so.
Okay, so it's on Radio Connect Music's page. So that's one word, Radio Connect Music. So do you see the twerking video?
Where'd you send it?
Here, I have not put it up there yet. Let me see. But basically, the complaint here is that if this was a bunch of women of color doing this very same thing, people would not be so,
Wait, it's white women twerking?
happy with it.
I don't want to see. I shouldn't. Nope. I'm gonna leave it there.
No, I think I want you to see this. I want someone else to deal with this with me. I don't think the world is ready. I think that was so funny what I just saw. I can't. I have to figure out how to get this to you. I have to.
You would, wouldn't you?
I have to.
So that's what you're going to use those skills to teach you about for research in Howard Law School is to send me.
Oh my goodness. This is wonderful. Wait a minute. You're not going to be ready. All I need you to do is look at the first 30 seconds and then you can quit.
30,
okay?
the whole 30, huh?
You won't quit, but you can if you'd like. I have just pasted it in the box there. And I'm going to put it in the links so that everyone else can enjoy this with us. Have you seen it? Has it begun for you?
I mean, where am I supposed to be? I'm sorry, I'm all
it's
over
in
the
your
internet.
it's in the
okay.
chat box.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh God.
Fix it, Jesus.
No,
Wait. Shy.
Oh, I have seen this one. I saw this. And I got through about 30 seconds. I get through it. I got through part of it, and I said I can't do it. And first of all, it's on Facebook. I click it, and I'm at work, and I'm like, this is too much. And so I had to pause it and say I can't come back to it. And it was just too much. It was just too much going on.
30 seconds was as far as I got. Shy is now completely blank in the face. Shy.
Ma'am.
Am I fired? What happened?
Ma'am.
I'm fired.
Ma'am. Remember when I sent you the picture with the guy with the 2 Ds? Yeah.
Which never should have happened.
This is payback for this, isn't it?
No, because I will never be able to unsee that. I won't be able to unsee that.
I got you.
That's too much.
Yeah.
I got you. No problem.
Yeah, that ended up in my news feed, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yep, I saw that thing. But listen,
now
it's
I want to know who your news that they're showing stuff. I know I have some ratchet family members who will watch this shit.
I made it to 30
you,
seconds.
Now I gotta know who's in your
who's in your
friends and family that this pops up.
And then I had to comment. I was like, what exactly is happening? I don't know how to process what's happening here. I don't know what to do with that. Because basically you turn the lights out and that's the club. That's not an exercise class. It's not.
Well,
not at all.
I just...
No.
But the fact that they videotaped it like that, it must be because she has people signing up.
Well, that class was full. I don't want to be in that class, but that class was full.
If I was in that class, they brought their camera, I'd be like, I gotta go.
But here's the thing. First of all,
the thing
I'm just going to be honest.
About twerking videos in general is because I don't care if it's, I've seen one with like little people. I've seen one with like full-grown people. Why is there always a child in the video? This is what disturbs me the most.
There was a child in the video?
Gyrating? Not in that one, but most of them, there's always like a child around. I'm like, why are you gyrating in front of your child?
Did y'all see the grandma twerking? Did you all see that?
Yep, unfortunately.
Not the one-legged twerk, not that one.
No, I can't.
The grandma,
I saw it.
And she had a black and white dress on. That one.
And it was short, and I said no.
That was unpleasant for me. But I bet you 20 years ago she was killing it. But today, it shouldn't be done.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting over here, and you know what? I'm just really disturbed by this whole concept, though, and maybe this is just me, because when it comes down to money and business and things like that, folks are, like, talking about how Taryn's not a role model, and she doesn't, represent what she talks about and everything else. And it's like, well, honey, real talk, how many of you are dating somebody and you have never been over their house? How about that? Let's talk about that for a moment, because if you've never been over their house and he doesn't ever call you on Saturdays or Sundays, or, you're not really sure exactly where he rests his head, the nights that he's not resting his head at your house, or the partial nights he rests his head at your house, you just never know. And I mean, things happen. So I'm not condoning it, because I'm not saying that that's appropriate, but everybody has their own threshold for whatever. Now, I don't know. I guess that I don't know. I'm really torn on that. I'm really torn on it, because I feel like you could find yourself in many situations, or various situations, at any time. So you have to be kind of careful when you're creating petitions or like witch hunts against people. I think that I have a big thing against that. Mostly because I'm like, is she hurting you directly? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that she is the reason that, black culture and women and everything, you feel like we're degrading ourselves or anything else? Can't do it. I mean, regardless of whether or not I agree with her, it's her life, and she's making the money. And you've been liking all those videos, and you've been doing your makeup, pulling your eye crazy because you don't look like her, and you can't get your makeup to look like that.
You said pulling your eye crazy.
Yeah, you be like, I can't get my eye to look like that cat eye. You know, like, girl, just
one
just
way or
stop.
another, she's doing something right because she's been doing
can we
this
make
for
one
years.
point? Please stop drawing your eyebrows on. Please and thank you. That's all I ask.
You know
Some
what
of y'all
the
are scared
problem is?
out of me on
It's
a daily
it's the
goddamn
makeup
basis.
videos. I was watching these makeup videos, and they paint something over the eyebrow, paint something under the eyebrow, and then color it in the middle.
It's too much.
And that's the thing now. But I know what I like to do this a lot. and
Oh,
I would
child.
be-
It's gonna be doing as soon as it happens. It's gonna do like this. I'm gonna look like Snuffleupagus by the time I'm done.
with the eyelashes, the snuffy eyelashes.
Did y'all see them on Jimmy Fallon? The Muppets.
No.
Yeah.
Not the Muppets, but Sesame Street. I'm sorry, Sesame Street was on Jimmy Fallon, and then I heard they were on Today Show. I missed that one. I was so upset that I missed the Today Show with them.
I didn't see.
I thought that was cute. So, but don't you have to go even because you are a budding young attorney?
You said young. I like that. I like that.
Oh, dang! It is late because I got to. The girl has band practice at 7 a.m.
Oh Lord, no,
Okay.
Oh
no! You be like, we be like, no,
no.
no, no.
So well, the practice starts at 7:15, but they got to be there at 7 because they got to set up their instruments, get their music out, and all that stuff.
Do you have to take donuts or anything, or do you take refreshments or beverages?
We have cereal here, so yeah.
Well, you guys,
So,
you
eat some food.
you guys have you sat in on what our conversations are kind of like. This is not one of our there's the conversations where the public is not going to ever be able to hear them ever in life ever. And
Ever.
if Facebook ever decides to release our text messages and messaging, I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very, very sorry.
In advance. I'm sorry.
Advance. If you see your name come up, I was only playing. So
I probably wasn't. I meant it, but oh well. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'll just use it as book material then because it's public at that point.
So you've heard what the three of us have happening, and there's a fourth who will be sharing her her news and such at a later time. So we will look forward to that, and we will see you guys later. We have just come back from summer. Life is real. It's just
That thing's so real, y'all. That thing real.
It's real. But we missed you, and we missed each other. So we just had to come together and talk.
And Tanisha says she tried. She's upset that she couldn't make it. She just popped into the hangouts again. It was like, I'm so sorry.
We'll catch her again. We'll catch her another time.
We will.
Or like how we normally do. But you guys will see her. All you got to do is go to her Tumblr. It is girlmeetsglass.tumblr.com. You can go to her Twitter @girlmeetsglass and find out what's happening with her.
If you don't do anything else for Tanisha, follow her Instagram because her Instagram is on and popping.
Her Instagram, you might wake up and she in Budapest. You don't know. We don't know what. Look, you know how she do. You know how she do.
Oh,
So
I'm still popping. The kids tell me my slang is outdated.
So check all of her stuff and see what's going on, and then when we catch up with her, she can give you some extras, some special things. All right, so we will see you later. And then again, and remember, you never know when we're going to be on here. So make sure you're following us on Twitter at Stepsisters
we show up like a Beyonce album. Just be like, what's up?
I can't. I cannot deal with tonight, ma'am. I cannot. We show up like a Beyonce album.
We do, but we do. We show up just like a Beyonce. Be like, boom. We just do the slow roll. Do a slow roll it out. Like, boom. Here it is. We're here.
Just fuck that.
Y'all like it?
Slow nothing.
Y'all like that? Y'all like it?
I can't deal with her today.
No,
and Ray is sober.
I
You all are aware.
I'm
If
so
you've been
sober.
wondering what's going on,
I am
Ray Ruiz
so
is only
sober.
drinking water.
I'm so sober.
How
Yes.
many days sober? How many
I'm
days
a, I'm a,
sober,
I'm
Ray?
probably about a month in. I'm a month in.
Wow.
I'm tired actually of it, but you know.
Yeah, I think
I've
I'm
had
gonna go
enough.
drink. I think this is gonna drive me to go drink tonight.
But life has been so real. It's been so real. It comes to a point when you're like, you know what? I don't even have time to be inebriated at all. I can't even do it. I'm like, it's just been so much going on and so much stuff where you really have to pay attention. I'm like, something got to go. And this food ain't gonna go. So I just shove a cookie in my mouth and be like, all right, well, And then I'll shove a piece of, another cookie and then I'll just drink sparkling water. So it works out.
Well, everybody looks fabulous. Y'all look wonderful. And I will
Ma'am, who you talking to?
see you guys. You do. You look wonderful. Y'all look wonderful.
Change the location. Doing a good, huh?
This is 2 weeks overdue on the eyebrows and
Maybe okay.
Eyebrows.
no makeup.
I didn't even try. And I have what little left makeup.
Well,
was
the one
left
good thing
5:30
I
this
can
afternoon.
say about living here now is that I can get my eyebrows threaded for $4.
Oh Jesus!
You also did not mention. So since the hangout, just another quick side note. If you have not noticed, the backdrop has changed on Shy. So yeah, things are happening. Things are happening. There's different
$4
pictures up,
eyebrow threader.
and $4 eyebrows are available. So y'all can guess if you want to. If you don't follow her on Twitter, you can just guess.
Yep.
See if you get it right. I don't know.
Yep.
So we will see you next time. Hopefully you're following us on Twitter so you can find out when next time is. Because we don't know.
Yeah, like a Beyonce album. Y'all know
Sneaking
what's
up on
coming
you
out.
like Beyonce.
Like a Beyonce album. That's what I'm saying. So,
So I'm Eva
Like
from
Beyonce.
Sokamom. I'm at What Eva Loves, Sokamom.com, EvaLoves.com.
I'm from Ray with Love, and I am Untitled1975.com. Shy.
Oh, it's me.
Shy, we're looking at you.
You tagged in, Shy. It's you.
We all
You
looking
it.
at you.
I'm Shy from Shy Unfiltered and HireShy.com. And and our new Tumblr where we make Netflix recommendations, Netflix Marathon Society.tumblr.com.
Awesome.
Yay! All right. Well, we'll see you all later.
And
Bye,
Bye, y'all.
My kids
Huh?
write that too, so y'all know
Oh,
my kids
okay.
make recommendations on the Netflix Marathon. It's just not me.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
families working it out. All right, then. All right. See you guys. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
everybody.